Hello and welcome back to
the Zak
and Buzz
Review! And it's kind of horror time.
Horror time, yes, with a bit of kind of
Theology,
yes.
Oh God.
Very interesting. This is the Heretic.
Heretic. Yeah, I didn't know when we saw the trailer. I actually wasn't really watched the trailer, and then when it came up saying Heretic, it was kind of like I don't know.
It looked like a very A24 run-of-the-mill horror movie. Because sometimes it's a bit hit or miss with those ones, and based upon stuff we've seen before, like Tarot this year, that was kind of a bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
However,
this one was a little gem.
Surpassed my expectations right off the scale.
It knocked it out the park.
Especially just talking about Hugh Grant's performance in this
his
as
character.
Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed.
Wow.
Mr. Reed. You read, Mr. Reed.
Reed.
Do you get it?
Wow, we could start a horror movie.
Exactly.
There's a couple of
I must admit, I was thinking, because his delivery was so Hugh Grant English. Yeah, it was kind of like, is this what happens to a character after Love Actually? That his character is obviously.
Oh no!
This what happens to.
I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
Well, we always wondered what happened to his character in Love Actually. There you go. So anyway, it was a surprise. I didn't know. Watching the trailer, I thought it was about two girls randomly turning up at this guy's house. Guy is some kind of serial killer
type of
deal, and religious nutcase, and sends them into a maze below his house. And I thought it was going to be kind of this cat and mouse
thing
through a maze.
Get through the labyrinth.
Turned out the maze actually wasn't particularly that big.
It was just down some stairs.
It was down 2 flights of stairs, which actually went to the same room.
It didn't really matter which door you chose.
It didn't matter which door. Because the whole point of it for Hugh Grant's character was it was an experiment in proving basically that all religions are based on one true religion. The religion of control,
which is the big reveal towards the end of the movie,
which was actually really well done. And he used so many different kind of analogies to set his argument forward about this. And to be honest, I had to agree with a lot of them. I came back from it because it talked about the Monopoly scenario, especially how Monopoly was based on an earlier game called the Landlord's Game.
Yep.
And I looked it up, and yes, they had done the research. It definitely was.
It's all about iteration,
and
changes.
So you have a religion, you have another religion. Somebody says, "I don't quite like this religion. It doesn't, tickle the boxes for me." So what I'll do is I'll start another religion, and so that's why
the spin-off version.
Yeah, so you end up with loads and loads of different religions, continually, and
the idea behind it all being a ploy, a way to sell an ideology,
and to control people. And what I really liked about it was it actually even delved into at one point the theory.
Oh, simulation theory. That was an unexpected thing in this.
That was an unexpected treat.
The Matrix?
Yeah.
And I can't tell, there was a pretty little bit from Hugh Grant at that, when he was saying, "Are we in a simulation?"
Yeah.
But I don't want to say the spoil, because that would spoil it totally. But I mean, it was...
That was a good moment. It was a good standout moment of the film.
So I thought his character's kind of obviously a nutcase, but he's gone to a lot of effort, especially with the weird. What do you call those? The soothsayer women.
Oh yeah, like the prophets.
Prophets,
the kind of the new basic Jesus.
That we're gonna die and then
resurrected. The whole point
a miracle would
of
resurrect
that, you're going to witness a miracle. A resurrection is going to take place. But then
which was all
the characters see inaccuracies in this staged thing, and that kind of proves the kind of idea that
you think that
you've been told something,
it's a miracle, and
yet
it's not.
It's just been staged.
It's been faked.
What do you believe?
Yeah, is it true? Is it not?
Do you believe what you're being told, or do you believe what you're seeing?
It was very cleverly done. Very clever, very deep at times. I think maybe some people will go into this movie and it'll wash over their heads. I think other people would go into this movie and maybe even get up and walk out because they feel insulted by it.
I think an awful lot of people are going to hate this movie for what it says.
Yeah, and there's going to be countries that will probably ban this movie.
Oh, highly likely. Highly likely.
They won't show it.
For what seemed initially like face value to be a run-of-the-mill movie horror-wise, this is like the wild card in the mix that has really surpassed itself and other horror movies that we have seen recently.
Because it's not just a hack 'em slash 'em or supernatural thing. It actually makes you think.
It makes you think. It makes you really think.
You know, it covered a lot of subjects that we've discussed over the years, and it was like refreshing to find that somebody else has obviously thought about this and then decided to make a movie about it. You know, again, Hugh Grant, his character in it,
his performance, his delivery really
he
conveyed the movie and the ideas within it.
And I didn't expect that. I really didn't expect that. He seemed to be an odd choice, if you like. Yeah. Because we're thrown into the situation that is obviously in America, with a couple of American girls.
Yep.
And then they suddenly have this random English. And it was just so good. He should get some kind of award for that performance.
Yeah.
You know, I was really taken by that.
I mean, we can give him the honky horn of approval from the Now We Know Show podcast.
There we go. I mean, I worked with Hugh Grant on Paddington 2 in this big dance scene that you only get to see at the end, but it was really good. He's a really good tap dancer, by the way. Really good dancer. Did all his and there was a couple of stunts he did in that dance sequence. Really, really nice chap. But I would never ever have imagined him to have been like the main character in a horror movie.
Yeah.
So, Hugh, you get a horn today.
Horn of approval.
Yay!
Being Prime Minister, I could just have him murdered.
Anyway, so let's rate this one.
Rate this out of 10.
I'm actually going to I actually came out the cinema and went, wow. I don't know if it's going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
But for me, I came out of there really, really pleased with what I'd seen.
Can't disagree
with
you.
So I am actually giving this. I'm going to watch this one again and again and again. And I'm going to give this a 10. 10,
yes. If you haven't seen Heretic, or if you're on the edge of like teetering on that, shall I or shan't I watch this movie? Definitely do. It is a 10 out of 10.
It is 10 out of 10, but I do think it's going to be a 10 out of 10 with a flip side of Marmite. Some people out there are going to hate this movie.
Yeah. Some people are going to say it's
awful, it's stupid, it shouldn't be allowed, it should be banned, don't watch it.
Say it's disrespectful.
But 10 out of 10 from us.
Yes. So take that as you will.
Yes,
tell us what you think about Heretic in the comments. We would love to know. Did you hate it? Did you love it? Let us know. If you enjoyed this review, please like and subscribe to this channel and comment below any suggestions of further reviews you'd like to see.
See you in the next one, horror fans.